Hello everyone, Powis here from Songcraft Academy. We're making a happy song today. It's part of a little mini series we're doing about making songs from different emotions. I'm going to show you how to make a happy song, what instruments to use, which key to use. Again, not a musical theorist, but I do have a little understanding of what sounds make people feel happy, and I also show you how you can discover your own style of which sounds you'd like to use if you want to make a song that's happy. This final product I'm very happy with. Really cool piano type, hip-hoppy beat. Hope you really like it. We make a happy beat if we want to feel happy. We let the happiness emanate through us, and maybe the vibrations will affect those around us. Get into a happy mode, and one way you can do it is to be proud of yourself for making an incredible song. I'll give you the keys, you drive. We make songs, not excuses. Hope you enjoy the vid. Cheers. Hello everyone, Powis here from Songcraft Academy. Take 2. We're gonna make a happy song this time, no matter what. Let's see what happens when you try to actually go in with a vision and stomp it out no matter what. So, we're making a happy song on BandLab. Let's get to it. When you open BandLab Live, bandlab.com and /studio and type in your credentials, you will be shown this quick start menu. On it, you can choose any of these options. If you want to make a happy song, you want to take even a shorter shortcut than doing loops, there's song templates up here. You can click the song templates. Pop is probably going to be pretty happy. Cutesy sounds like it could be happy. It's kind of happy, but it's kind of sad. Love Me seems like it could be happy. Yeah. Yes. Nice and upbeat, fast. I could click load template if I wanted to. That's not what we're going to do. We're going to make one from scratch. We tried this before. We ended up making a goth banger. Let's try to make a real happy song. I'm going to go into BandLab sounds here. What happens if we just type in happy? Like, you never know until you try. Amito Beats presents happy sounds. Okay. Okay. You'll notice in this happy sounds, all these pianos are in the major keys. The major keys tend to be a little bit happier. Okay. Yeah, that's very happy and like could be super hip hoppy. I like that a lot. I bun the cake with the sun to find that to bana come put the super shapata. I like it because it's spacing. It leaves a lot of room for words. It's a candidate. But these types of kind of stabs keys, I love these. I like this pack a lot. Yeah, this is about as happy as it gets. G major. What does our buddy say about G major? Everything rustic, idyllic, and lyrical. Every calm and satisfied passion. Every tender gratitude for true friendship and faithful love. In a word, every gentle and peaceful emotion of the heart is correctly expressed by this key. Well, Amito Beats, you may have been reading the same thing I was reading, because this G major is doing us justice. So let's just zoom out here quick and think, I wanted to make a happy song. I went to BandLab. What are the happy sounds? You don't have to know anything about music theory. You don't have to know anything about sequencing, beat production. All you have to know is a 5-letter word, H-A-P-P-Y. Do we do this? To feel feelings, folks. So you go to BandLab Sounds, you type in happy. Cool. It's so specific and it's so on the nose that you would think maybe it won't go. But there's another what if. What if I win? Type in happy, got to this guy. Loads of sounds for us. We click the pack, we click and drag to an open track. It's going to ask us, do you want to set the project key to G major? Which means every other sound that you grab from the BandLab Sounds library is going to be transposed, changed, either made higher or lower in order to fit into the project. Yes, I want to set the key to G major. Of course. Listen to this. I want this. Come on. You hear it too, don't you? And then some chords over top. Come on now. Too easy. So I click the region. The region is the name of the colored brick that holds the sound. And I click and drag the top right corner of the region to extend it. I know some of you are thinking, Powis, I've watched 5 of your videos. I don't need to hear the basics. Guess what? Not everyone's watched 5. Some people are just clicking. Some people don't know what a region, playhead, sonogram, ruler, cycle. I explain everything, so in case someone comes and they see a channel, they see the song for the first time, they can be right there with us. If you don't want to include people that are brand new, that's on you. I get to do what I want. Here we go. Oh my gosh. The amount of joy is just, it's leaking through me almost. And what else? What are these? Oh, some vinyl effects. Interesting. So how many sounds are in here? 100 loops or 100 sounds total, 48 one-shots. Now, one-shots refer to a single sound, like this. Oh, no, like this. So that's kind of a one-shot. So when you have a one-shot, you can drag it. If I were to create a new track called the sampler, and then I could drag this one-shot into here. And now every time I hit the V key while the sampler is clicked, and I want it to gate. So when you hit gate, that means it's only going to play for as long as I have the key held down. Whereas if you hit one shot, if I just tap it and let go, click it. If I just tap it and let go, it plays the whole thing. If I hit gate, so that's a time to use a one shot. I'm more of a loops person myself. Hold shift and hit delete to delete a track. Tracks are the things that go horizontal. And you know what? I'm so happy with this that I'm ready to save it already. So I have a system set up here. YouTube video 15 happy hop. It's probably going to be a happy song. And then we're going to hit the save button up here, folks. Okay. So it's a lot of one shots here, and that's going to make it load up a bit. I want to siphon through, and I only want the loops right now, and I'm very happy with this pack. I'm happy to use only sounds from this pack if he has everything we need. So we click the preferences key, or the preferences button here, and when you hit one of these buttons, loops, it'll filter through so that you only get loops. You hit this button again, and now all we have to search through are the loops. What is this? Bass guitar. It's interesting seeing the characteristics being dark. It's dark, but it's just quiet. So we're out here thinking, I wonder how that sounds in the song. I wonder which one we should use. We don't test ideas in between our ears. We test them in the market. Now that sounds properly dark. This doesn't. It sounds hopeful. So let's drag a little bit of hope into here. Okay. And even though it's 80 BPM, it's going to stretch to our project's 93 BPM. You can see the waveform is quite small. It's going to be quite quiet. And there's a couple ways we could bolster that. We can just turn the volume up, which works. We can also add effects and go into and add an equalizer. So if you type in EQ, you can get a graphic EQ or the opening one. And I've said in previous videos, the lower frequencies, if you increase them, it increases the bassiness of a sound. So if we increase the bassiness of a bass sound, it's just going to get much louder. So when I turn it off, I will say though, you have to be mindful. If you make a song and you can hear the bass, you can feel the bass in your headphones, especially if they don't have a bass function, you have to be very mindful of this. If you're mixing and editing in your headphones, if you can hear the bass coming through your headphones, you might play it on the car and you might blow the speakers. So keep that in mind. You might have to test out a bit. But for now, my headphones can handle this. This might even be a bit high. Plus 9.1 decibels is quite a lot after already gassing it. Yeah, I can even bring this down a bit after doing that. What does it need, folks? Ask yourself. You don't need me to answer every question. What does it need? I put the playhead at the beginning. I want to make sure it's at the beginning of the region, but it doesn't seem to be gluing there, so I have to get quite precise. I don't want to get that precise, so I go up here to snap to grid, and I move her around, and I click right here, the region, hit S. I can click and drag and select all three regions, put my mouse at the top right corner of one of the regions and drag it to the right, and all of them will come over with me. That's extended them from the 10th second to the 34th second. I can zoom out, zoom out, zoom out. And a quick way to zoom out if you're using a trackpad is just to pinch your trackpad. I am using a MacBook Pro from the year 2016. Serial number 891. Just kidding. Okay. So these are the three sounds we have together. All I wanna do is see your face in the sun. All I wanna do is see your face in the sun. All I wanna do is see your face in the. All I wanna do is see your face in the sun. All I wanna do is see your face in the sun. All I wanna do is see your face in the. All I wanna do is see your face in the sun. The sun. The sun. So, you know what? I'm just gonna record that because I kind of liked it. Let's go. New track, add track, voice, audio. When I turn on monitoring, you'll be able to hear my voice twice. Hardly now. I'm very distant because it's set to my MacBook microphone as opposed to the A2020, which I have here below the shot. All I want to do is see your face in the sun. You can hear me twice. And I think in the videos past, my latency has increased as it's gone on, as the recording's gone on. So it might be a little bit latent. We'll talk about that in a bit. But before I lose this idea, let's just hit record. There's a count in. All I wanna do is see your face in the sun. All I wanna do is see your face in the sun. All I wanna do is see your face in the sun. All I wanna do is see your face in the. All I wanna do is see your face in the sun. All I wanna do is see your face in the sun. I wanna see your face in the sun. See your face in the sun. 'Cause I know that it's cold. You'll be with me when I'm old. I know I see that face in the sun face. I love to see that face. I love it in the sun. You'll be here when I'm old. I know you're golden now, because you are the one. You're the one, you're the one, you're the one for. You're the one, you're the one, you're the one for me. All I wanna do is see your face. You're the one, you're the one, you're the one for. You're the one, you're the one, you're the one, you're the one for me. All I wanna do is see your face in the sun. All I wanna do is see your face in the sun. All I wanna do is see your face in the sun. All I wanna do is see your face in the sun. All I wanna do is see your face in the... Nice. You've recorded? Oh my gosh, it's so much more latent now. You've recorded? Save. Oh my gosh. It's glitching. Last save 7 minutes ago. Save. Save just now. Thank goodness. Wow, it's getting increasingly latent. So I'm going to go in here. Plus FX. Nope. Go click auto pitch. Turn off monitoring. So latency will occur sometimes when using BandLab on the computer. That's because no matter how strong and powerful your computer is, this is still an over-the-air app. It's not on my computer. It is literally just a website. So when you use the app on your phone, it's a little bit different because the app is actually downloaded to your phone and you're using wired headphones. I experience basically zero latency when I'm using BandLab on the phone. And I'll be doing some mobile app videos for sure. But this is a computer video. So decently powerful laptop, not asking it to do a whole lot, but I just recorded that. I'm going to get rid of BandLab sounds for now. I'm going to hit play and I'm going to see how off that is. All I want to do is see your face in the sun. All I want to do is see your face in the sun. All I want to do is see your face in the sun. All I want to do is see your face. And if you need help, you can hit M to turn the metronome on. I want to see your face in the sun. See your face in the sun. I know that it's cold. You'll be with me when I'm old. It's okay. So latency makes it a little bit... Think it makes it early or late? Look at the spelling of the word, folks. Latency. Later. It makes it later, so I need to make it a little bit earlier. So I'm going to zoom in quite a bit because it's a matter of milliseconds here. And I'm going to trim the first little bit of this region, and I'm going to zoom in basically as much as I can and try to pull it over just a little. All I want to do is see your face in the sun. That's way too early now. So if you think you've done more harm than good, Command Z. All I want to do is see your face in the sun. Like, it seems okay in the beginning, but no. Let's see how it sounds near the end. I don't want to re-listen to the entire thing. Zoom out. Go closer to the end. Hit play. Face in the sun. All I want to do is see your face in the sun. It's not even that bad, really. All I want to do is see your face in the sun. All I want to do is see your face in the... Actually, it might be on. Perhaps I stand corrected. Anyway, we need some big drums here. Do we dare try to type? Okay, but that was Pax. Did he have any drums for us? Let's go here. Instrument, drum kit 9. There are some drums. There's 9 drums. So let's go drum kit 9. Click that. That's going to filter through. Happy sounds. 120 BPM drums. Well, this is 93, so it's going to be slowed down quite drastically. Looks promising. Okay. Something about a kick just wakes my spine up. Oh, with that metronome, I might be off. Uh-huh. Yo, Amito Beats knew what he was doing.
All I wanna do is see your face in the. All I wanna do is see your face in the sun. All I wanna do is
Does feel a stitch early.
I wanna see your face in the sun. See your face in the sun. 'Cause I know that it's cold. You'll be with me when I'm old. I know I see that face in the sun face. I
Ooh!
see that face.
Uh-huh.
Love it in the sun. You'll be here when I'm old. I know you're gold now, 'cause you are the one.
Okay, so perhaps it is just a stitch, because that's the thing. You might not know, was I off or was the recording off? And that is a learned skill. So I'm just going to uber zoom, go to the very, very beginning. I'm going to zoom in basically as much as you can. Computer's fighting for its life. I got recordings going. Like, it's literally a matter of milliseconds here. So keep in mind that at that mega zoom, moving a region over 1 centimeter is not all that much. Zoomed out, moving a region over a centimeter is going to change everything.
All I wanna do is see your face in the sun. All I wanna do
Even that was way too much. So I hit Command Z.
All I wanna do is see your face in the sun. All I wanna do is see
Closer.
your face in the sun. All I wanna do is see your face in the sun. All I wanna do is see your face in the. All I wanna do is see your face in the sun. All I wanna do.
Let's hit Command Z. Let's run it back and let's move it just a little bit less. So I'll hit Shift Command Z. So now Shift Command Z is redo basically. So I hit Command Z. This is where it was from the recording. Shift Command Z, that's how far I moved it. So now I know I want to move it a little bit less than that. So why don't I just put the playhead there? Command Z. And maybe I'll turn snap to grid off for this. And I'll just move it a smidge.
All I wanna do is see your face in the sun. All I wanna do is see your face in the sun. All I wanna do is see your face in the sun. All I wanna do is see your face in the. All I wanna do is see your face in the sun. All I wanna.
It's too early. Hit enter to return to the beginning. Command Z. It might just be on. Listen, I shouldn't really be losing too much sleep over this at this juncture. But alas, Shift Command Z to see how much I moved it. I think I need to move it less. Command Z. Shift Command Z to see how much I moved it. Move the playhead there. Command Z. Let's move it. Like, we're talking milliseconds here.
All I wanna do is see your face in the sun.
I think that's it.
All I wanna do is see your face in the sun. All I
And this is
wanna
like a
do is see
demo
your face in
recording,
the sun.
but
All I wanna do is see your
I mean, just a demo. It's not mixed or
All I
anything.
wanna do is see your face in the sun. All I wanna do is see your face in the sun.
It's still early. I'm just going to leave it. I'm just going to leave it. Okay. Oh, God. What does that mean? This is something we have not seen here, folks. Very funny faces. Saved 2 minutes ago? That's okay.
All I wanna do is see your face.
Let's just refresh. I don't like the juju of that. Cancel. Let's save. Saving works. Like, look at those. Yikes. When you get these not so good looking faces, I'm just going to go ahead and hit refresh. Sometimes you got to refresh. That's why we save as frequently as we do, folks. And look at this. Look at these pretty colors that we have. So, happy. We have happy instruments. We typed in happy and we use this. How much happier can it get? Let's find
All
out.
I wanna do is see your
Face in the sun.
All I wanna do is see your
Face in the sun.
I wanna see your
Face in the sun.
See your face in the sun.
You know what? Why don't we just auto-tune this bad boy? Click auto pitch. Turn it on. Doesn't have to be maximized, but
All I wanna do is see your face in the sun. All I wanna the sun. I wanna see your face in the sun. See your face in the sun. 'Cause I know that it's cold.
Free auto-tune for everyone that uses BandLab. I love the little trap break drums that we do. So, let's give it a try. Try something new. Copy those 3 drums, paste them, and let's see what other sound it could use.
'Cause I know that it's cold.
Very happy.
Be with me when I'm old. I know I see that face in the sun face.
Sun face. Let's go. Can we type in birds? Like chirping? There's no packs, but what if we type in birds? Birds. Give me birds. Give me. That's pretty sharp birds. Okay, it's pretty sharp, but we'll turn down the low end on those. I mean, I'm talking about sun. I'll turn down the high end actually a bit, just because it's a bit sharp. So EQ, let's turn down the highs on this bird sample. Very funny.
All I wanna do is see your face in the sun. All I wanna do is see your face in the sun. I wanna see your face in the sun.
It's more like frogs.
See your face in the sun. 'Cause I know that it's cold. You'll be with me when I'm old. I know I see that face in the sun face. I'd love to see that face. I love it in the sun. You'll be here when I'm old. I know you're golden now. 'Cause you are the one. You're the one, you're the one, you're the one for. You're the one, you're the one, you're the one for me.
So we got lucky typing in happy, and it was indeed very, very happy. I think just a little bit of like gospel in here. You know me, I always want to add that little bit of choir. Give me that gospel choir. Come on, is there a G major one? See, I know what you're saying, Powis. Why do you want a G major? First of all, you're saying all these words, and I don't know anything about music theory, and you told me that you were my brother in not knowing. I don't know, but I picked up a few things in years of making stuff. When a sound is transposed, it's not always going to sound as good as the original sound. In fact, I would even go so far as to say it rarely will. So our project is G major. Transposing something from C minor might not sound too good. That just doesn't sound good at all. Sure. Sure. And, oh, is that what it starts with? Okay. See how it goes.
All I wanna do is see your face in the sun. All I wanna do is see your face in the sun. All I wanna do is see your face in the sun. All I wanna do is see your face in the. All I wanna do is see your face in the sun. All I wanna do is see your face in the sun. I wanna see your face in the sun.
See your face in the sun.
'Cause I know that it's cold. You'll be with me when I'm old. I know I see that face in the sun face. I'd love to see that face. I love it in the sun. You'll be here when I'm old. I know you're golden now. 'Cause you are the one. You're the one, you're the one, you're the one for. You're the one, you're the one, you're the one for me. All I wanna do is see your face. You're the one, you're the one, you're the one for. You're the one, you're the one, you're the one, you're the one for me. All I wanna do is see your face in the sun. All I wanna do is see your face in the sun. All I wanna do is see your face in the sun. All I wanna do is see your face in the sun. All I wanna do is see your face in the.
Cool. I like the song, so look at the components we have here. How did we get there? Oh, I want to make a happy song. Well, you can go to PAX and type in happy, and it worked. You could go to loops. I mean, what happens when you type in happy into loops? You get loads. Go to mood, okay? The pieces, happy instrument, piano. I mean, loads of instruments can be made to sound happy. I like this G major key for happiness, and our musical key characteristics from a century ago or more gave us the green light as well. So ask and it's given. Sometimes you're thinking, well, I don't want to say, what if they don't have it? What if they do? What if they laugh at me? What if they hate me? What if I lose? What if I win? So many of your favorite artists, I don't know them personally. I don't know their stories, but there are certain patterns that develop among artists, and at times they get frustrated. At times they think they can't do it, and at times they do quit, and sometimes they don't. The song is going to be made, whether it comes through you or comes through one of your competitors, a different person. I give the universe space to let me be a host for the song. This song called Sunface did not exist 40 minutes ago, and now it's a happiness banger. Thank you, universe, for blessing me. It's freestyle too. Come on now. Enjoy this, folks. This is how you make a happy song. I hope you can make your own happy song looking through the BandLab characteristics. Get you through those times. Sometimes you just gotta bounce back. This is Songcraft Academy. My name's Powis. We make songs, not excuses. I'm humble, and being humble sometimes means admitting where you are. And I am